What's up, all you cool cats and shop rats? Welcome back to Rule Hard Garage. You guys might remember I just put this deck together about a month ago, and I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't want to talk about it before I actually skated the deck. I think that it's sort of cheesy and silly to do that because what do you know if you've not skated it? But as you can see, we've been skating it a lot. I've had a lot of fun on this deck, and it was the widest deck that I had ever ridden, and it's also the longest wheelbase that I had ever ridden, and both of those are working out really good. I have noticed that I need a little bit more oomph on my flips, but I think it actually works to my advantage. I tend to go a little bit too hard, and it's slowed my flips down, and I've actually become more consistent with them. Same thing with my varial flips, another one of my favorite tricks. I've gotten a lot more consistent with those, and I can credit that to this deck, to this wider deck. Also, the longer wheelbase, a lot of people claim that a longer wheelbase is something if you're shorter, you want a shorter wheelbase. If you're taller, you want a taller wheelbase. But for me, this is a 14.5-inch wheelbase, and it's not really changed anything for me. I actually feel like I like it a little bit. I feel like there's a little bit more room on the board. And I think I'm going to go a little bit longer after this, and maybe even like a custom nose or something. I just, I want to have fun with it. But this deck's still skatable, so I'm still rocking this deck. I got the Thunderlight trucks, which I like a lot. As far as the weight goes, I've not really noticed a difference in a weight. It's not noticeable to me or anything that I've really felt like has had a noticeable effect on my skating. I'm still rocking the mini logo wheels. Those work really good. And the blue bearings. Now, I like these bearings a lot more than those Lucky ABEC 7s. These are only ABEC 5s, and these were cheap. These are only like 20 bucks. So they're inexpensive, and they work really good. I've had great success with these. I've not even had the shields pop off on them yet, and I've, like I said, I've been skating for a month. The wheels are loosened up a little bit. I gotta tighten those down. Do you guys run spacers in your wheels? I plan on my next set of bearings, I'm gonna run spacers in my wheels. I've never done it before though. I always run them down till they just touch, and then I just back them off a little bit so that they spin fine, but you get a little bit of that chitter chatter after a while. Anyways, back to the deck. Like I said, it's been a month in. I do have some pressure cracks going on, which is completely normal. The only thing that I'm not happy with, and has nothing to do with the skateboard itself, is that I've got these air bubbles now underneath my grip tape, and I don't know why that's happening. It's probably getting in underneath these bolts or something. I'm not really too sure, but it just looks like crap and it's annoying. I've never actually skated clear grip tape before. That last deck that I had given to me had clear grip tape on it. My kid wanted me to get clear grip tape because it's what she had on hers, so I threw this sticker on it and put the clear grip on it, and I've been rocking it like this. I probably am not going to have clear grip tape after this. It's just not something that I'm a huge fan of. I actually feel like it's too grippy, if that makes sense. It's got a little bit too much grip. It's a little bit too abrasive, I feel like, and I'll probably never do the clear grip tape again. As far as everything else goes, I'm super stoked on this deck. I'm not particular about what I skate, and I want to experiment and have fun with it, and that's kind of what I did with this deck, and I've been having a blast on it. So if you guys are in the market for a new deck and you want to try out an independent brand, these guys have all kinds of decks to choose from. They've got pool style decks, old school style decks. They've got these newer script style decks, and then they have some other designs as well. But cool brand called Yousta Brand. These guys are dedicated to dudes who are getting back into skateboarding, older people, 30 plus type of thing, dads, all that different type of stuff. So go over to the website, check them out. They've got apparel, they've got skate decks, they've got everything. Really cool guys. Check them out on Instagram too. Alright, that's enough blabbering about the skateboards.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
there's a few things that I wanted to mention. First and foremost, like I said, we don't have a skate park in our town. And I think it's very important that kids have access to do all these different types of sports and stuff. We have tennis courts, we have basketball courts, we have baseball diamonds, soccer fields, all these different things, but no skate park, which I understand it's sort of expensive and it's sort of unique to make. But there are literally 2 or 3 tennis courts in this town that are just trash. There's broken fences and trash inside of them, and the signs are falling off. There's literally nobody playing tennis there, but it's perfect, beautiful, smooth concrete. The fact that we're not utilizing these spaces for something that's more positive, like skateboarding, is sort of irritating to me, and I think that it's something that I actually want to pursue. I might actually write the city or try to get some people together and see if we can, at the very least, get the city to agree to let the property be used for that, and if I can do that, then maybe I can put a little bit more work in and find funding from businesses and donations and stuff, and maybe actually get a skate park built. Now, this is kind of like a pipe dream. It's just something that's kind of in my head right now. Now that I'm older, I see that I can make this positive impact on the community, on young kids, and it's something that has really piqued my interest. When I was a kid, I didn't realize how important skateboarding was to me. I didn't realize all the different skills and the qualities as a person that you gain through skateboarding. Skateboarding is such an independent sport. There's no rules. It takes so much creativity and dedication to fail repeatedly just to get that one moment, that one thing. It teaches you some real perseverance. And I can 100% say that I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't have the job that I have today. I wouldn't be good at the things that I'm good at if it wasn't for skateboarding. Now, our community did have a skate park years ago, and they were upset that the kids were sort of marking up on the ramps and trashing the skate park, but is that really that bad? You know, kids could be getting in trouble doing a lot of other things that are way worse than that. Kids are always going to get in trouble. That's what they do. They rebel. And skateboarding gives them a way to rebel in a sort of controlled way. Yeah, they're rebelling, but really, how bad is it? How bad is it that they're skating on private property? How bad is it that they're hanging out at the park drawing on public property on the ramps and stuff like that? It's their area. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, right? With all this being said, I'm super fortunate that I have all of this stuff at my house. I have the skills, I have the money, the ability to build these ramps in my driveway. I have all this camera equipment that I can finally fulfill my dreams of making videos. I have a nice editing computer. I have all this stuff. I'm fortunate that I have all these things because when I was a kid at the skate park years ago, I dreamed of having this stuff. I just never thought that it was something that was obtainable to me. But through the perseverance that I was taught and the drive that I was taught by skateboarding, I've finally obtained these things. And it's something that I can now teach and share with other people. Super appreciative of that. So down below, let me know if you have a skate park in your town. In the comments, let me know. That's all that we have for today. Let me know in the comments down below how much you loved this video. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get all the notifications. Until next time, peace!